Hello, everybody. It's Crazy Cat Lady Diamond Painting. Oh, the ink in my hand. Oh, I figure I better get this started and get something videoed because waiting for my dinner to cook. Oh, excuse me. Just got out of the bird room. Just put them to bed. Oh, sniffling and snorting like crazy lately. The winter really tears my sinuses up. I've got bad sinuses, always have. Lucky son of mine uh got them from me too. Lovely hereditary. Yeah, I had to put paper towel. Well, not paper towel, but tissue. I better change that. I spilled some strawberry soda and it got on there. Just did that. I was trying to pick everything up, get ready to do this. We get another little thing of this. Yeah, that little thing is too loose. Which I haven't done a review of this yet. I need to. Ordering. There's another one on the site that's supposed to work with any electrical electric thing. So I'm hoping to use the other one because this one's battery isn't as strong as my old one there. Or maybe it's just because it was too loose. I don't know. We'll find out. Let me go ahead and plug this in. 'Cause I've been running its battery out while doing this. Woo. Yeah, I don't know if I said anything since the last time I remember doing a video. One of my videos got taken down because I was listening to The Witches of Each Side. I had started season 1 and I didn't realize it was as loud is what it was in the background, which there's only 2 seasons of it, and it's from way back like 5 or so years ago, and more like 7 or so years ago, but these all copywriting from something. And I'm like, I don't understand how it can be copywriting from something that's like years old. It was playing in the background, but I guess it just played too much of the thing or whatever. But I downloaded it to try to remove the background from it, and it was like, I guess I had the settings on this turned way up, and it was like 48 gigs in an hour. I was like, wow. So I adjusted the settings on this to like the lowest of whatever. Let me make sure. Oh, I can't mess with anything while I'm running it. Yeah, I just background me, my cousin Vicky, my uncle Jack, and my we're all living in a house. They're the um all related was to make Grammy the mom and the three of us. Sticker food. What the heck? Mm. Hansel? Oh. What is going on? Exit create a sim. What the heck? Exit to main menu. What is going on? Oh, resume game, not load game. Jeez, I hadn't played The Sims in so long, but yeah, I've been messing with them a lot. kind of lets me see my family that I lost. So I'm not going to tell everybody when they come over for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I told everybody to be here at 4. Of course, we've already been, I had tried, wow, that's loud. I had tried to take off the day before Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve, and both of them said that we didn't. What is going on? Let me turn some volume down. What the heck? Can I somehow get a hold of this? Nope. I can only turn the volume down up there. Years. Why is everything so darn loud?
We just have to give
Got
Lily
it.
time. That's all. She's got your face, sweetheart.
Or maybe she isn't. Okay. There are more black Yankees than you think. We have a bowling team. We
Okay.
bowling team.
Let me turn off Blackish. I've been watching Blackish, but I don't want to get copyright dinged. There, I'll just let them go for a while. Oh. But yeah, I'm supposed to be cleaning my bird room and my fish tank this weekend. So that way it's, oh, okay. Yeah, that's going to be really loud in the background. Let me just pause it. Why does this computer sounds so freaking loud in the background? But oh yeah, my daughter's boyfriend was supposed to be bringing down his old graphics card for me because it's a couple years younger than the one I have in here. And he's complaining about my computer, saying how, oh, everybody, all the stuff online says it sucks and everything. I'm like, I don't care. It does everything I need it to do. I don't care what anybody else thinks about these computers, so whatever. I know it's old. It's like 10 or something. I don't know, but whatever. I don't care. I know it's old. I'd be replacing the one in the bird room before this one, so whatever. But anyway, supposed to be getting the house together for Thanksgiving. I was gonna go this weekend and grab the turkey, but they said they won't have them. They don't start processing them until the middle of next week, so I'm going next weekend for that. But yeah, this is the one of my cousin and my mom that I've got to get done for Christmas there. My cousin, and it goes on and on. This is the other custom painting I had done. The one man, there was strawberry soda over there. I got that everywhere, didn't I? This is the one that came out decent. I'm not worried about the skin tones on it. Why does this feel wet here too? Got on my arm. Oh my goodness, I'm just a mess today. Yeah, I took the kids to Monroe after I took them to their plasma center appointments. Then I went in the bird room and sat there for a couple hours. I hadn't gotten any sleep, so I ended up napping and dozing in there the whole time. So I got them to bed and I was like, let me do a video before I sit here and start falling asleep again. So yeah, I didn't win anything in the grills and chills thing, but it was fun and I got my stuff done. I will be doing a video. I've got to order the frames that I need for my girl. Well, I might wait and just do my girl after Christmas. But the Red Wings, and I got to get a frame for this one too. And I think I'm going to do, somebody else said that they always make sure they measure the actual painting. Because I guess sometimes they measure the actual painting and sometimes they measure from out here for the measurements. And I will do a video of me sealing and framing my brother's Red Wings thing. Because, like, this one and my Tiger's Heart one, I trust Dreamer Designs to have made these good enough to where I don't fear these drills falling off of these ones, so I'm not going to seal them. But oh, that one's upside down. That's why I'm having issues with it. The one that I got for my brother, I don't trust that one so much to hold the drills to the canvas, so I'll be sealing that one. And this picked up an X, so now it's, oh Lord. Yeah, having fun, having fun. But yeah, they told us that they'll let us out 2 hours early the night before Thanksgiving, which is Thanksgiving Day for us. So instead of getting off 30 a.m., we'll get off at 1:30 a.m. Isn't that so generous of them? I wanted to take the day off before. Oh yeah, actually. To turn on. I'm like, I want to go in there. Because it had said, you have that day off. Are you sure you want to request it with your time off? I'm going to try the day Christmas. Although I'm sure it's going to be declined. I'm like, no, I need the day. I really need the day off the day before to prepare, because told them I'm getting a 20-pound turkey, 20 pounds. So turkey, stuffing, macaroni salad, tuna cheese dip that I always do, and candied yams. No, with everything. And then my daughter's boyfriend said he might do macaroni and cheese. You go ahead, because I was gonna say macaroni and cheese, but I'm like, cooking a lot. I'm not making all this damn food. I'm gonna get it probably middle of next weekend. And get home, I'll have to work it. I think I'm just gonna work on just getting celery, so I can just throw everything together. So it's mostly just the chopping that takes so much time. Plus cleaning, but we can we could just do it the Sunday after Thanksgiving. I'm like, no, we're gonna do it on Thanksgiving. So I'm like, no, I need my weekend laugh. No, to do it. We're having Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving. Old my uncle's kids, my cousins, his first son died of leukemia when he was really little. So the one that's left, just the one that's still alive, he left the group. I just did a group thing and was like, yeah, it's going to be at 4 o'clock at my house. Here's the address. He didn't say anything. He, oh, whatever, that, who cares? Whatever, you don't want to come, don't come. I want to make sure I invite everybody. I don't know if there's like infighting between all of his kids. There usually is. I invited all of them. Oh yeah, and then at some point, I think it was while I was taking the kids to Monroe or whatever, at some point my tablet turned on in my bedroom again. Hadn't done it in a while, but it just did. Oh, then I saw an ad for a free, it said it was like 125 gallon tank. I asked the dimensions of it, and he says 6 feet long, 18 feet wide, and whatever tall. I think 19 something. It's a 100 gallon tank. He's like, oh, I'm pretty sure it's like 120, 125. But it says online those dimensions are 100 gallons, which I'm like, I've never had a 100 gallon tank. I had said I was gonna wind it down and stop and just, as my fish die, just down and attention to I've got a 55 gallon going. I'm like, I know, don't look at other, just feeding them and cleaning the tank. I'm tired of it. I don't have time. I'll pay attention. But I'm like, man, I've never had 100 gallon tank though, and this one's just up. So my son and my daughter's boyfriend went with me. I think that was last weekend. Yeah. And we drove, it was like a half hour away. Drove out this fish tank. He's like, oh yeah, you want the stand, a homemade stand there to put it on. I was like, no, 'cause we left they just got it into the trailer and we brought it back home, and now it's sitting out there. I've got to go out there and get the measurements on either side because there's a brace in the middle, and I want to see size lid I need for it. Told the kid I'm going to go out there and get the full measurements and everything, so I can say, I told him, I'm like, it's just going to sit in the trailer until I at least have a stand for it. Like, oh yeah, I got this stand. I'm like, no, I want to buy a nice stand that is enclosed so I can put all of my fish stuff on. So I told them I'm here to take care of a large tank than it is a small tank. It keeps the water parameters better. The more water you have, the easier for it is. Yeah, if I've got to have, because I keep neons and cardinals now, but I like these blue eyes. I like thread fin rainbow and oh, well, boy, you know what? Don't start messing around. Yeah, get on down here. Here I just and I knocked my sheet to the floor, trying to get it up. Knocked it down instead. Here you go, boy. I know. Pretty purr. Yeah, my little stray that I took in that we used to have to fight to keep him from running out the door as we have. He's too old to be going out. Now, super suck up. He's being a great big super suck up. Yeah. I know, buddy. Yeah, I'm out here. Oh, they've been asking all week if it'd be over a couple hours, and I said no all week. I'm like, man, I am exhausted. And we've got a new manager, and oh yeah, how you doing? I'm like, I am. He's like, yeah, oh, you're tired too. I don't under what. Everybody's tired. Everybody's tired. I don't understand it. It's like, dude, you've been working here for about a month. We're 5 months into this overtime. Yeah, we're all tired. Plus, oh, why are you guys all tired? I'm not tired. It's like, first off, he like puts us on overtime for Friday, week before last, has everybody come in 3 to 9, so we're in there 2 hours early. Simone got no sleep. Quit jabbing at me with them claws, boy. And then he didn't show up. We all worked the overtime. He didn't. He took the day off. We all worked. He didn't. Then he's, oh, why is everybody else tired? I'm not tired. It's like, bro, you haven't worked a Friday at all yet. Why all of us are tired overtime for 5. It's like, yeah, we're all pretty sick of doing the overtime. When it's just 2, 3 months, it's fine. But now, point where it's like, my mom asked, she's like, yeah, so, are you gonna be working Fridays through Thanksgiving and I'm like, for the foreseeable future, we're working Fridays. Even though we're on everything and still molding. They had us come in Friday, and molding don't even have enough. Usually they're behind, they don't do them. They didn't even have the stuff to make. They beads, these little, they get big things of beads that gets pressed, melted and pressed into the things that we company, and they didn't even have beads. They only had one thing of beads to even make the parts for us to stamp. We do not have the supplies, and yet they're making us work overtime. I put in for the Yankee Candle because we're making Yankee Candle filter, furnace filter things, scented things that you put it on your furnace filter to like scent your whole house. And I guess the machine still isn't working that great. So I asked him, I was like, I saw it was running. I was like, yeah, so how are things going as far as my app, me wanting to switch over there? She's like, yeah, I put you on the list, but it's not consistently, not really filling the shifts. And I don't think they're gonna let me go because I'm one of the only ones that knows how to run rotary. They let the one girl go over there. Now I'm on her machine. So they let me go. And there's no one that knows how to run. There's going to be 2 rotary positions. They're trying to get people trained on my old machine right now. So I'm like, yeah, I kind of figured they wouldn't switch over to the Yankee Candle molding. I would rather do that though because they pay in a way that I would only be working 36 hours a week. I would be either working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or wait, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I would only be working 36 hours a week, but I would be making equivalent of working 4 10s. I'm like, oh, I would be working well, right now I'm working 6 every Friday too, so I'm like, yeah, put me over there so that I'm making the same amount that I'm making now, only working 3 days a week. I'd have 4 days off. I'm like, sign me up because I am overtime. So my aunt's, yeah, Vicky loved the overtime. Vicky always wanted to work the overtime. I'm like, she did not like the overtime. She had to work the overtime because she overspent a lot. Credit card. When she passed, my God, her Discover card was 6,000 something dollars was owed on it, and just she just that thick. Oh, she had credit cards to everything. I was like, wow, Vicky. She was talking about she was trying to get them consolidated and everything. I was like, wow, I would be how far behind it's like, and then she had got it, not like her, my uncle, they made it sound like she had refinanced her house. She got home to have her furnace replaced, get central air put in, and have her new roof put on her house. I don't know if I said the last time they were doing that's significantly she in her house is worth anything, so the house with everything in it. My uncle did bring me the rocking chair, which my Aunt Paula said was hers. I'm like, it was because I remember being at my mom's house. So I don't know. I don't know. I didn't say anything. I was just like, all right, yeah, whatever. But I figure when I get this 100-gallon going, my Grammy's China cabinet is going to go where the 55-gallon is set up now. I'm going to put the where the China cabinet was. I've got this mirror wall cabinet, my wax melter and my and everything. I'll just do that, or the kids can have it upstairs, or I can just somewhere else to set it up, or I'll just stick it in the basement, whatever, stand or something. I don't know. I do think to put my humidifier on or something. gotten it to put something on that the cats kept on and messing up when we lived in the other house. I'm like, yeah, I'll just delete that. Or I can put the wax motor, all this stuff for a minute. I can put in something else. I don't care. Just get rid of that. Yep, I can't. My uncle had fish that he wanted, and one was just like a cat gudge listed too. I was like, yeah, I could get some of them put in a 100-gallon tank. I could get the thread fin rainbows and the blue. I remember what the special name is, but not pretty. So, well, maybe I could just. Oh, great! I turned off the light. Isn't that cute? Come on now. Oh, I just turned it down. The little boy laying here snuggling up, being a little baby suck up for the loving. Yeah, mama's little baby. Uh, mm, so close. Yeah, I'm getting tired again. Oh, oh man. Yes, I'm surprised the kids didn't complain at all about me getting the 100 tank. I'm like, all right, they're being excellent. Like my son said for us, so, oh, we're supposed to be doing that. To go just buying a bunch of outfits. We could just go out every week and get him an outfit, and then I haven't been doing it because I'm working all the frickin' time. Oh God! All right, I can. This thing's sliding all over. I pretty much have to use both of my hands for this, buddy. Yeah, I had put on this one Sims Facebook, and I had asked if anybody could make my cousin, because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do a good a, a good sim of her, but I did the best. No one do it at all. I'm like, let me just best I can and make them. So I was just gonna make her, and then I was like, well, let me do Jack and Grammy too, and then put us all in a house together. So, and I put us in the island. Looks like Hawaii. And did the so they really don't have to. My uncle loved fishing. His job, fisherman. My cousin was always, she played basketball. She was super into sport. Ohio, loved watching football and basketball. She played basketball, so got athletic field. She got fired. She got a thing, and then it like says, oh, blah blah blah, she got in a fight with another mascot and they fired her. So annoying. It was funny. So I'm like super enjoying doing that. other than that, to fall back asleep right now. Cause well, I felt after I got off of work, sitting here watching shows and yes, got maybe an hour, took them to their appointments, drove them out to Monroe, and the bird dozed off. They make so much noise. They're walking and moving around. All that didn't get sleep. I mean, I was dreaming of the birds. You quit grabbing up at. Oh, just be petting you the whole. Silly boy. I know you don't get a lot of attention. Yeah, but he hasn't been trying to get out at all. He hangs out with the other cats. With I call him his son because he just the other male wing. They'll play with each other a little bit and everything, but yeah, he's an old man and he don't need to be going outside anymore. But he's a very needy baby. Super, super needy baby. Yeah. Um, one of the cats has been in our hallway to go upstairs and complaining about accusing doing it, but my old lady that I didn't euthanize when I feed her in my room, not out there, so I picked her up and carried her into my room. I feed her up on the bed so that the dogs don't push her out of the way and take her food. So I've been feeding her up there. I put her down on my bed and she immediately squats and starts going to the bathroom. So I think she's the one that's been going all over the place, not this guy. Um, do I eyes her? I think after that gets through, I really don't want to do it during the holiday. No, it's not the really reschedule their appointments. I don't know why I'm trying to do this now, but I really want to reschedule. Private message if they're watching football, so whatever. Oh, yeah, they won't let me reschedule it, so I'm gonna have to take. I can't remember when I got it scheduled for, but I think it's like the 21st or something that I have to take. Oh, yeah. I wanted to schedule it earlier than that because I want them both groomed. But it's looking like I'm not going to be able to, so. Well, yeah, actually, I could do Willie in the sink. We'll just have to take Zago in and do him at Pet Supplies Plus and their tubs because so much fur comes off of him and the water pressure in the tub isn't very good. It's not good enough to do him. He is such a frickin' horse. They had been, the vet had been fighting me on flea stuff for them because Zago is so big. He's like 135 pounds. But they finally, 'cause I had gotten, they didn't have, I couldn't get the Revolution anywhere. So I had used Frontline for 1 month and they were itching like crazy. My old lady's allergic to fleas. So there was like a worldwide shortage of Revolution. So I ordered this Revolt. It was supposedly generic Revolution and using the exact same ingredients. And I don't understand how you can use the exact same ingredients, the selamectin, as Revolution and not work. And this stuff did not work at all. They never stopped itching. Within like 2 weeks, I was like, yeah, this stuff is not working. They still have fleas. They're still itching like crazy. So then I had to order Revolution, and because they only had the smaller size for like up to 85 pounds or something, they're like, no, that's the wrong size. I'm like, that's the only size you guys have. And then I went back into their store thing, and they did have the larger size at that point. So I ordered that, and they let that one go through. I'm like, I don't understand why a vet is fighting me over flea meds. That's why I usually send to Australia to Pets Mega Store, but they haven't had it for quite some time. I'm like, yeah, I can't let my animals get eaten alive by fleas because they don't have it. I'll just have to spend more, pay like 2/3 more to get it in the States. I really want a nap at this point. Yeah, I know you do too, big baby boy. Let me switch this. I'm not even gonna check to see. I'm not gonna try to change that appointment I was going to. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm so frickin' tired. And I feel like my throat's getting so. Boy, quit reaching up for me. Why you keep reaching up for me? Just gonna sit here reaching for me and staring at such a big baby. Oh, let me get a drink of tea. I hope nobody at work gets me sick. The one guy Friday's like, I'm not just, he's like, I can't breathe. He's sneezing all over. I'm like, oh, great. Now everyone's going to start coming in sick, and I'm going to end up sick too. I need to go into Walmart and get all of us flu shots and COVID shots, just any shots they'll give us. I'm like, I know we need because I know they give pneumonia shots too. It's like, give us shots for everything to at least get our immune systems kicking so we can fight at least a little bit of something this year. So I know last year in February I got super sick and went into the emergency room twice, I think. I was so bad the kids were like throwing a fit, so tell me I need to go into the emergency room, and I'm like, no, I don't, no, I don't. And then it got to the point, well, I started vomiting. I couldn't hold anything down for days. So then I was like, fine, I'll just go in. Then it was right after that my cousin Vicky got sick the in March. I was sick in February. She got sick in March. She went in a few times and they wouldn't do anything for it. And finally, the last time she's like, we're like telling her to go in. She's like, they won't do anything. If I do go in, they're not going to do anything anyway. So I'm not going in. And then she died. Like 3 days after they had sent her home for the second or third time. So I know every time I get sick, my kids are going to trip out. But then she had had 2 strokes too, and her second stroke was so bad she had to learn how to walk and talk and write and everything again. So my aunt and uncle were like, yeah, we knew the next stroke she had was going to take her out. And after all that we bitched about my Uncle Jack not taking care, it's like, why didn't he take care of himself? He had diabetes and acted like it was a joke, let his sugar go so high all the time, and then she's having strokes and kept putting on more and more weight anyway, instead of exercising and dieting and making sure she was eating right. Like she did the same thing, didn't take care of herself. What is it with the people in our family and just not taking care of their health? I think it would have been easier for her if she was in town living here with me. If I had known how bad all of her stuff, I know she wouldn't have moved in with me yet. I knew I could talk her into it later in life, just selling her house and coming into town and living with me so my kids could take care of her and me. If I'd have known how bad her credit card situation was, I think I might have been able to talk her into it. It's like, girl, just move in with me. Come here into town, live with me. We can just work on my house together. We can just live here and the kids can take care of us and you can get all your credit cards straightened out here. More of us living together, the bills get spread out between everybody. Wish I would have floated the idea. I thought she was okay out there with my cousin Sue living with her. And Sue's daughter. I was like, well, she's got people out there to take care of her, and they were just tearing her house up instead. She was getting ready to put them out because they were scumbags. Didn't know. Didn't know. She didn't tell me. Been 9 months now she's been gone. My son's right, he's gonna flip out when I tell him my tablet turned itself on again in my room. He's like, yeah, he was counting it. He's like, oh, well, it's old. It's just glitching out because my old tablet did it. Sometimes it did it a lot more when she had first passed. It did it a lot. And I think it's both of them, my Uncle Jack and her, letting me know they're still hanging out. Because it's like, yeah, I've got 2 monitors, and when she had first passed, and I went out there and got her dog that they were starving to death. My upper It's not a monitor, it's a TV set. It's like a 32 inch. I've got two 32 inches on my wall. The upper one, her dog, oh, you can see his little angel face in there. Yeah. Her dog had cancer in her one shoulder, and the upper monitor, like, let me see if I can do it here. She had cancer in like this shoulder. So like if each corner of the monitor or the television, like the pixels, all of a sudden the TV, it just went like TV static, and I looked up and a bunch of pixels up here started like it's pixelated up here real bad while I was watching it, and then it all went away. It's never done that before or since, and this is the upper her shoulder, her right front shoulder is where the cancer was. So it was like her letting me know, thank you for grabbing my pup and getting her out of there and taking care of her. I kept her for the weekend and treated her like a queen, gave her everything we ate, got her canned food, and not just canned food, we got her the fresh pet from Walmart. I get it for my dogs too. Every now and then to give because they get canned twice a day. Everybody gets canned twice a day when I get up for work and when I get home from work. Yeah, except on weekends. Huh? Yeah, pretty baby boy. So yeah, took care of her. I took her ashes and buried them with Vicky. And now I started thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, I've still got Jack's ashes here. I keep forgetting. At some point, when they stop giving us all this overtime, I'm going to go and take the rest of Jack's ashes. I put them in necklaces for everybody. And his one daughter made pretty things with it. So all of his kids have some of the ashes, but I've still got a significant amount left here. So I'm gonna take them to Grammy and Vicky's grave and bury the rest of his ashes with them, so he's there with them too. Then when I go, I'm gonna get buried. I'm getting cremated, and I'm getting like half of me is getting put there with them, and then kids are saying they'll take half of my ashes to San Diego and put me in the Pacific Ocean. I'm like, yep, put my ashes into the ocean, so I'm in San Diego. And that's pretty much why I'm doing these videos, so that when I'm gone, my kids can pull up these videos of me, because I'm like, yeah, I wish I had videos of me and Vicky and Jack. Keep looking back at the pictures and everything. I was like, yeah, it'd be great if I had some videos of them. So I'm like, yeah, let me do this. We're just sitting here going over all the stuff that's going on in my life and just talking and sitting here doing this. Hopefully, it'll be a comfort to them when I'm gone. I used to hate it when they're the same with me now. When my Grammy was around this age, she started talking about what did I want when she passed and stuff. I'm like, don't do this, Grammy. I don't want to think about it. I want you. I don't want any of your stuff. Your stuff don't matter. I want you. It's like, well, I'm gonna get everything together and stuff. And I know you don't want to think about it, but everybody dies. It's going to happen. You can't cheat death. And it's just something you get to this age and you start thinking about it. So I'm like a race to the finish on this house. I want to get everything taken care of in this house and get it paid off. So I know they've got a home to live in and they won't have to worry about anything but the property taxes on it and general upkeep. Mm, mm, Someone's in the kitchen. There he goes, off and running to see if if there's a person in there he can beg from. Ooh, all right. There you go. Oh, mm, oh. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this off in a minute here. I'm almost at the hour mark. I'll just get it up to an hour and go head on with my stuff, watch Blackish and do this and do oh yeah, doing my Sims. Run my Sims and I got me and my daughter steaks for dinner tonight and the boys got pot pies, so I put my steak in the rotisserie before I started this. I could definitely smell it. I'm like, yep, I'll go grab that and sit here, play with my Sims, and do this at the same time. I got to get this thing done for my mom for Christmas. But then I'm like, yeah, her birthday's right after Christmas, too. So I'm like, yeah, I kind of need to get her something for her birthday, too. This can be her Christmas, and then she'll need birthday. I don't know what the heck to get for her birthday. Gotta figure something out. Get her some kind of little trinkets or something. She likes all the Indian stuff. I should find some kind of an Indian something to buy for her. Last year I found this site that is run for like all the Indian tribes to sell their authentic Indian made things. Last year I got her a blanket and she just absolutely loved it. Like, yeah, I need to get her something. See, I wonder what size shoe she wears. I could get her some moccasins or something. I'd like a pair of moccasins myself. Them things are so comfy. I wonder if I could get her a gift card to somebody who go because she says she always has felt like she was reincarnated and at some point she was a male Indian. And I'd like to find somebody who does readings on people and does past lives so she could like have herself read. She's always asking me if I know somebody or know of anybody that does it. And I told her the one time there was a witches convention up in Michigan. I ended up not going to it. I probably had to work. but there were some past life readers there, and she wanted to go with me when we went so that she could get a reading. But oh, so I was saying, my aunt's like, oh yeah, Vicky she she didn't love it. She had to do it to keep up with all of her credit card, all of her debt, making her house payment and all her utilities and paying on all the credit cards because she had run all her credit cards up so high. Which I'm still kicking myself in the ass because a couple of months before she died, I think it was like Christmas time. That's why I just assumed it was in like December or January. She had asked me if I knew any kind of work from home kind of things that she could do. And right there, I should have asked her, why? You're already working overtime at your job. Why are you still looking for more work? Isn't Sue helping you with your bills? Right there would have collapsed everything, because I guarantee if I had asked her point blank, what the fuck is going on? Why are you asking to work more hours when you've got Sue and her daughter living there with you? Aren't they pitching in? Aren't they helping with your bills? And right there, I would have found out that they actually weren't. And I could have helped her out because I was letting them use our fiat, and I could have been like, you know what? Nah, I need the car back. Y'all been sitting there for over a year not paying anything, and you still don't have a car. Nah, you ain't gonna sit here. You're like leeching off everybody in the family. Fuck that. But I didn't ask her because I just figured, oh, yeah, it's just because of the holidays or whatever. She just was trying to get caught back up from the holiday. I didn't realize how far behind she was, how in debt she was. Wish I would have said something, but I didn't. Whatever. It's over now. Can't go back and change anything, so it is what it is. Lost my person. Didn't lose my stake, and yep, we're over an hour. Let me let you guys go. Continue on with this. Just oh, yeah. Sometime soon here, I'm gonna get all the frames ordered, and then I'll do a thing. And I did it. I did a video on sealing them before. I'll do a video and show me sealing off my brother's Red Wings thing and getting it framed after it all dries and everything. I'll put at least one coat. I can't remember if I did one coat or two on. I think I only did one coat, because I don't want to do more than one coat on it, because then you lose all your shine from your diamonds. Kind of gets glossed over. Oh, hi, girl. But, well, I'm gonna let you guys go. Nice talking to you again. I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice night.